guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, STR Janemba finally got his EZA. For the longest time, he was my pick to be the best of the 120% leads. Looks as though that's probably not going to be the case because we still have, you know, like the Super Saiyan 4s and Physical Cooler to go. And while I do think STR Janemba so far is the best of the 120% leaders, the thing is, he may not even be better than EZA INT Janemba. EZA INT Janemba, I mean, for the longest time, definitely has had the most substantial EZA. Because, like, Physical Vegito Blue was still really good before he got his EZA and shit like that. You know, AGL Rose was still runnable. And then, like, you know, those units became, like, God level. But, like, Janemba went from, like a unit that was, like, okay to, like, one of the gods of the game. Alright, so we are here starting out on Janemba's team, the TEQ Janemba. I did mess up, though. We entered into this fight right here without Physical Kid Boo's full passive active. So what's Janemba's defense? Wow, 164k. So that's like a similar level that like STR Janemba does get to. So that's interesting. Now, what's going to happen is I think STR Janemba is going to be better defensively, but EZA INT Janemba is going to be a better offensive unit because EZA INT Janemba gets 70% attack and defense at the start of turn. But then the other thing that he gets, he has also got his guard, of course. But when he gets hit, he gets a 40% attack buff for 4 turns. That ability right there, like the way it sort of works, like the attack is calculated in like different phases, it's going to cause Janemba to do way more damage, I think, than what STR Janemba. Yeah, okay. So there we are at 3.55 right there. Now his passive is active. So that was 3.55. That was without his passive active. That was a lot of support. I mean, we're getting, what, 80% support on that rotation from Scouter Vegeta, and then, of course, also from the Kid Buu. Okay, so I'm going to go... What's our next rotation? So we're going to have another 80%. Okay, so let me go ahead and pop a item. Oh, I didn't actually bring any defensive items. That's unfortunate. So... Okay, here's... I think I'm actually going to get rid of... We'll go ahead and move on to the next phase. Let's do that. Let's just have Majin Vegeta get rid of Whis. And then I actually am going to do this. And then I'll make sure that Janemba gives a little bit of a buff to Majin Vegeta. And then Majin Vegeta will definitely be able to one-shot this Beerus right here. Majin Vegeta obviously is still really good. He's a unit I actually do kind of want to get to full level 10 links, the AGL LR Majin Vegeta. Because he is definitely capable of doing really, really big damage numbers. Especially if you have any support on rotation whatsoever. I mean, look how old this guy is. And he just had a 3 million attacks right there. It's pretty good. He actually didn't finish Beerus off, surprising, but this one should. I mean, I don't think this Janemba and Vegeta have, like, nearly any links together, but okay. Alright, so now, on this rotation, we have Physical Kid Boo's buff. What links are we going to have active right here? So we're going to have almost everything. We don't have Shocking Speed, and then we don't have Metamorphosis. Those are the 2 links we don't have, but we'll have Big Bad Bosses. We'll have Brutal Beatdown, Nightmare, Fear and Faith, and Fierce Battle, so pretty damn good. And then from last turn, Janemba with Kid Buu, they have Big Bad Bosses, they have Fierce Battle, and they have Brutal Beatdown. Okay, so let's put Kid Buu in slot 1. I don't think Physical Kid Buu will be able to finish off Beerus right here. So Janemba, 145k defense. He's got the guard. He gets a medium chance of dodging for 1 turn after guard is activated. So basically after he takes damage, right? Or gets hit or whatever it is that you want to say. When that guard is activated for Janemba, that's when he has a chance to dodge for the rest of the turn. Okay. Alright, so again, we have a lot of support on this rotation. Let's go ahead and see what we'll be able to do. Okay. This damage is going to be way... Because the highest I saw from STR Janemba, what do we get him at? Like 4.5 million or something like that? I mean, this is going to be well over 5 million, isn't it? I'm pretty sure this is going to be well over 5 million. Alright, let's see. Okay, 4.97. That's with... Metamorphosis would give 10% attack. It does. Shocking Speed we didn't have active as well, but that's just a key in defense. But, like, dude, Janemba, it's like, I feel like you actually can make a case that in Janemba is, like, better, I feel like. Because, like if you're someone who, like, really cares about, like, extra damage and shit like that, I mean, INT Janemba, I think, consistently is going to be doing more damage than STR Janemba. Again, I think STR Janemba probably is going to be a slightly better defensive unit. I am not a fan whatsoever of that mechanic, the dodge mechanic that STR Janemba has. It's pretty close. They're actually sort of similar, I think. This is kind of a tough one. Do we still have Janemba's passive active? I think we should. I think it should be the last turn where we have Janemba's passive. So we'll go ahead and activate the support type buff right there. So now Janemba's going to get what? This is another turn where we have 80% support. And here we're going to have everything except for Shocking Speed and Fear and Faith, which are just 2 key links. Okay, so we have all of Janemba's attack links are active right here. And then, again, Fear and Faith is just key, and then Shocking Speed just gives defense. So we're just missing out on a little bit of defense from Shocking Speed, but all of INT Janemba's attack links are active right here. So this is going to be, I think, a better attack stat, right? This is going to get us above 5 mil right here. I believe so. Let me see. Oh, his passive wasn't active. Damn it. That's okay. That's okay. All right. Man, I don't know. Let's keep going. Again, because, like, STR Janemba, you're pretty much going to, like, he's just going to be hitting, like, the same attack stats, like, over and over and over and over again. Whereas INT Janemba will have a little bit of variety, right? Like, certain turns, maybe you're not going to be able to, have his passive active. Usually, you probably do want INT Janemba in slot 1. I mean, the thing about the TEQ Janemba, once he transforms, he is really good defensively, but, like, if you can keep him in slot 2, it's going to work to his benefit quite a bit, that TEQ Janemba, because he does get defense on super, his defense is high, then he's got the 50% chance to dodge, and you can sort of set up orbs for him, right? So, like, that's definitely what they're going with, but it is very disappointing that they didn't just create a unit that would completely, like... INT Janemba is still, I think, a top 5 EZA, right? And he has been for, 2 years now. But... it's pretty annoying that, like, STR Janemba didn't come out and then just blow this guy away. But, I mean, that's the thing. If STR Janemba blew INT Janemba away... STR Janemba, I think, will probably be the best EZA in the game. He'd probably be better than Physical Vegito Blue. If STR Janemba was head and shoulders better than INT Janemba, he's probably better than Physical Vegito Blue. Because it's like, Physical Vegito Blue, damage-wise, can't be matched by, like, any other TUR, basically. But there are certain scenarios where Physical Vegito Blue could get obliterated instantly. It's rare, but he can get absolutely cream pie. But he's not a bad defensive unit by any means, right? Okay, so... the 2 Janembas, remember, have all 7 links together. So 162k defense. Let's see what the attack stat is going to be right here. Remember that TEQ Janemba does not have any support type abilities or anything like that. And we, of course, are getting 50% from Scouter Vegeta. So let's see what INT Janemba wants to do right here. The level of damage this boy is going to put up. And he gets us 4.62. Man, they're so close. Like, honestly, like... they're almost the exact same unit. STR Janemba, and like, I don't understand why they did that. Like, at least if they had used my idea of making STR Janemba a rainbow orb changer, at least there's something that separates it. Dude, like, the 2 Janembas are almost exactly the same. Like, they barely are different at all. They're literally almost the same unit. It's okay, sure. Very odd. Alright, I doubt anyone cares, but, 2 teams of Janemba, 2 times he started out in slot number 7. Always love that. I guess if we were to look at one thing where in certain events, Janemba would not be able to be as impressive offensively as STR Janemba, at least I guess we're showing this, would be like right here, right? So like INT Janemba is not going to be able to get his full passive active until turn 5 for me, right? Because... I didn't get him until turn 3. Then on turn 3, Goku is not even attacking right away. So, like, I'm not even going to get his passive until turn 5. Again, remember that with Android 13, him and Janemba have a lot of links together. We will go ahead and put Android 13 in slot 1. Again, Android 13 is actually a pretty solid unit. I mean, he's got good villain links and shit like that. Alright, so this is Janemba with basically all of his links active except for what? This is Brutal Beatdown is not active. I mean, that is a decent attack. What is that, 15%? Yeah, it's 15% attack. So we do have most of his links active right here. Let's see how much damage Janemba will do. This, of course, is without his full passive, so do keep that in mind. Actually, he's probably going to one-shot Goku right here. 2.34, I mean, that's not the craziest, but, I mean, even at 2 million with the level of defense he's got, that is good. All right, I mean, honestly, I think STR Janemba is probably, he's probably just slightly better, I think. After Janemba gets his passive active, he'll do more damage, but I guess at least that is one hoop you have to go through, is activating Janemba's passive, right? Like by getting hit once and you get the extra attack for 4 turns, and then, you know, he goes from hitting, I think, like, kind of like way weak. Are you kidding me? Dude, tell me we're about to, like, I got 1 turn of Janemba in this entire fight, I think. Let's see. The only thing is, like, Dragon Ball Super Broly is still really good offensively. And, like, you know, when you run the movie boss / full power team and you're trying to showcase a character, it's very annoying with this Broly sometimes because he is, you know, either auto supering before he transforms, or then he transforms and he's, like, quadruple super, well, triple supering, but really? I got 1 turn with Janemba because I would like to see Janemba with his full passive without actually having any support. I always think it's very important to get these no support rotations in here. I did bring a number of units that would, you know, should link up pretty well with Janemba. Again, like Android 13. Omega Shenron is another good one who has many links with Janemba. That's again, like, one of the real big strengths of all these Super Janembas is their very impressive link sets. Super Janemba has a very awesome link set. Okay, so on this next turn, we're going to have Janemba's passive active, no support, and we'll see how much damage he does. And then again, linked up with Android 13, we're going to get most of his links active. I think Frieza has, like, Fear and Faith. Actually, if I put him right there, so that would be everything except for Shocking Speed and Brutal Beatdown, but that's exactly what we get just from 13. Yeah. Okay. So 110k defense. I think STR Janemba definitely is going to have more defense almost all the time, but they're both guarding units, so it doesn't really matter that much. I mean, their defense, I don't think the gap is substantial enough to where, like, STR Janemba is, like, way head and shoulders better. I guess, I mean, STR Janemba is definitely going to dodge more because his dodge chance, he's already got it going into the turn, whereas INT Janemba does have to get hit first in that turn, or activate his guard, before he can dodge on that turn. So again, it's like STR Janemba is slightly better, but these units are too similar for my liking. I would have liked them to actually be different, rather than, like STR Janemba should have had different mechanics, like a rainbow orb changing or support or something to, like, make him. They're literally just the same unit. It's just like INT Janemba will do slightly more damage. STR Janemba will tank slightly better. That's basically it. Like, like, they're almost even. Like, they're right there. Alright, so we'll finish up here on the cooler team, Transformation Boost / Terrifying Conqueror. So we got the God of Showcases here yet again. Yet again, we have another scenario here where we're not going to be able to get Janemba's passive right away, though. So again, this is kind of like a thing. Like, STR Janemba in this exact situation will be hitting way harder because he doesn't have to get hit first. I mean, again, personally, I think these units are so close that it's hard to really separate them besides these very, very tiny, minuscule differences, right? STR Janemba going into the turn is going to be just a little bit better before having to actually get hit. Okay, now Janemba double supered right there, which is fine, but now his passive is not active. So far this video is just like a comedy of errors for me in even getting Janemba's passive active. Like, it can be, there's times where the shit just turns into a huge pain in the ass, which we're seeing right here, right? So, let me use a healing item. Damn it, I didn't bring a defensive item again with Physical Kid Buu on rotation. Damn it! Alright, let's just get rid of Zangia. I'm gonna... Damn it, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attack Bojack with you. Then Cooler's gonna get rid of Zangia. And then we can go ahead and have Demon Goddess Toa hit Bojack right there. Okay. So, yeah, we are seeing this where Janemba's passive, after it's activated, will allow him to outdamage STR Janemba for sure. But it's not always going to easily be activated, right? Like, sure, we could, you know, go into Super Battle Road, you know, where enemies are much more likely to hit it, like, immediately in that first slot in Super Battle Road. But, like, even in there, right, like, there's a chance that you're not just going to get one of those attacks going right away at the start. And then at that point, again, STR Janemba is going to outdamage a little bit. I'm actually not, like, looking at ENT Janemba at level 10 links actually does further annoy me a little bit at the way these guys are designed. Because, again, it further emphasizes to me how ridiculous, like, they're actually, like, the same unit. Like, you can't, like, this is why people are mad at this Janemba. It's, like, Janemba is not bad. Like STR Janemba's EZA is not bad. He's actually one of the best EZA units in the game, easily. But he's so close to ENT Janemba. It's because ENT Janemba is still one of the best units, the best EZA units in the game, right? I mean, if I had to rank them, I'd probably go Physical Vegito Blue 1, STR Janemba 2, then probably ENT Janemba slightly 3. But I think, again, the extra damage that ENT Janemba does for me is not offset by the fact that he has to get hit first to do it, whereas STR Janemba just goes into the turn. I mean, their super attack effects both suck. ENT Janemba only greatly lowers defense, whereas STR Janemba massively lowers defense. Who cares, right? Like, they both suck ass. So, I don't know. What do we have right here? This 178k defense here. We have so he doesn't have Shocking Speed, doesn't have Brutal Beatdown, doesn't have Fear and Faith. But, I mean, Brutal Beatdown's the only attack link on there. So, let's see what ENT Janemba will do right here. We're actually going to have his passive activated. Okay, that's going to do no damage because Janemba's a beast. He's at 4.82. Again, he will outdamage STR Janemba a little bit once he gets that passive active, but to me, it's not enough to, like, even cause me to care. Like, it's like, whatever. They're pretty much the same unit. Like again, if I had to, like, go for, like, a slight little difference there, I would say, yeah, STR Janemba is a little bit better, but it feels unfortunate that I could then just say yeah, but it doesn't. It doesn't really matter. Actually, I think I'm gonna stall a little bit and let's get TEQ Janemba to transform. I think, and let's get like one more attack stat with the two transformed Janembas next to each other. I mean, ENT Janemba is still radically powerful, right? You know, his defense is anywhere from like the 100k to 200k range, while he's pushing out 3 and 4 million attack stats, and he's guarding, and he has a chance to dodge, and he has a great link set. So, like, this is why I've been sucking off ENT Janemba for 2 years, and STR Janemba will suck off as well, but the fact remains that they basically did an entire repeat of ENT Janemba. They basically just repeated his ass rather than give us anything different. Again, that's the reason why people are a bit annoyed, a bit frustrated, you know, etc., etc. All right, so 163k. Let's get this attack stat, and then again, I'm going to come back once Janemba has transformed. I whittled down Zangia and Beto right here, so it's going to take a little bit before we actually get transformation with TEQ Janemba. Because, again, he's got to get hit 5 times, which is not exactly quick. 4.44 right there. See, he's putting up good numbers. Like, ENT Janemba, STR Janemba are both crazy. But, like, you know, TEQ Janemba being a little bit underwhelming, and then them just repeating ENT Janemba is very disappointing. Because the Janembas, they should have been ruling Dokkan with an iron fist, and that's not exactly what we got, right? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and transform with our boy TEQ Janemba. So this is going to be the two Janembas together. I think ENT Janemba has his passive active, I think. This is the two Janembas together. Let's go ahead and see. If ENT Janemba's passive is not active, well, tough titties. Ooh, look at TEQ Janemba, 200k. I mean, again, having all 7 links active is really big. My TEQ Janemba is getting close to full level 10 links. Not quite there yet, but he'll get there eventually. Full level 10 links sometimes can be tough. I mean, actually, we're coming up on 2 weeks for the... Okay, 2.55. I don't think his full passive is not active. So 2.55 with no support and all links active. And then that's 4.10 for him with no support and all links active. So you can see how much more powerful he is than INT Janemba just without INT Janemba's passive, right? Because remember, Cooler is a support type unit, but he's buffing Terrifying Conquerors with 2 enemies right there. You know, so we weren't really getting that buff right there. Okay. So next turn, we're going to have the golden rotation. Just hopefully Bojack... Oh, this is going to suck if Bojack does not attack immediately at the start, though, because I want INT Janemba to have that passive if it's activated. So, let's see. Let's see. All right, so attack right away. He did. Okay. All right, good. Okay. So this is probably going to be INT Janemba's best situation right here. Being hit right at the start. We got TEQ Janemba for all 7. Well, we probably could get a higher... We probably could get higher damage with, like, a different, like, maybe TEQ Janemba and then Kid Buu, because we would have most of his attack links active like that, because TEQ Janemba doesn't give any support type abilities, right? But whatever. All right. This is at least all 7 links active. We got our boy TEQ Janemba, and we have physical Kid Buu. So let's see what damage we're going to get. Again, 162k defense right there from INT Janemba's pretty good. And we get... Okay, so there's a super attack. Oh, he died. Wait. Okay, that did activate it. Okay. Phew. Wait, yeah. I think the dodge did actually activate his passive. He does have it active. Okay. Phew. Okay. Also, I guess people are right about that. I guess when he dodges, technically that counts as guard being activated, huh? Okay. All right, well, there you go. INT Janemba with the domination of Bojack right there. 4.62. Pretty good. But again, I don't know. I can't separate him from STR Janemba. Like, they're almost exactly the same. Like he'll do slightly more damage sometimes. STR Janemba will slightly defend better, but they're really, really close. Let me know what you guys think. The 2 Janemba EZAs, I mean, they're right up there with Physical Vegito Blue as, I think, the best EZAs in the game, right? Just because STR Janemba should have been way better does not mean that his EZA is bad, because a lot of people are saying STR Janemba sucks, which is not true. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.